And after much of a delay, maybe not so much, the Neowsletter for July is here. And I think I'm going to just jump right into essentially what Slay the Spire 2 teasers we got, maybe a potential release date for early access. Who knows? Copium, likely. But without further ado, let's just get into it. So beautiful right here. Ironclad and Silent playing volleyball with a poor little louse. Got a little courier, ancient tea set, the merchant's rug, who's not for sale. Unbelievable. But let's get into it. So colorless cards is the topic of the day. So let's look at this one. Thumbering Hatchet. Deal 12 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. So it's kind of like Rebound, right? You throw it out, 12 damage at the start of your turn. It comes back. So Rebound without having to play another card. Also 12 damage for 1 energy. That feels pretty strong. I'd love to see what the upgrade does. Wonder if it also probably doesn't impact your card draw, right? So if you're drawing 5, you're probably getting 6 cards back next turn. I'm assuming you just can keep tossing this. I don't know. Seems too good to be true, but we should see. So the Thumbering Hatchet might look innocuous, but the consistency it provides is surprisingly strong. You may have noticed the older version of this card on our store page, but we are constantly iterating in development and will be refining balance upon release. Rolling Boulder for 3 energy, rare card here. At the start of your turn, 10 damage to all enemies and increase damage by 10. To me, this almost feels like a scaling alpha without having to actually play like alphas to get to the Omega. But I mean, you pull this on like turn 1, right? As long as you don't need to block, you go 5 turns, that's 50 damage. Easily like stacking up. I can see that, whatever. Rolling Boulder is an inevitable powerhouse and one of my favorite cards in the build around. So it is alpha. It's literally a bait into buying a card that just continuously does passive damage. We love that. Here's the big one. Scrawl has moved to a colorless card. Draw all cards until the hand is full and then exhaust. Obviously the Watcher is not in Slay the Spire 2, but one of her cards does make it into Slay the Spire 2. So that's nice. That's nice. Automation, every 10 cards you draw gain 1 energy. Same thing here. Like obviously Silent is a great current Slay the Spire draw enabler. That could be something pretty huge with calculated gambles, acrobatics. Not really sure exactly, but I love the notes. It's just gears. So crazy. So let's see, will there be more written lore for Slay the Spire 2, like the Beastry with descriptions of enemies you fight? Recently started playing, and was wondering if it would have more lore. Oh, so 2 people asked. Casey, yeah. Okay. I mean, we're getting new characters, so I guess like inherently there's going to be new lore, new character lore. So I just love we're at this point. Yeah. Let's see. Can you please show us a new card for the Necrobinder? Please. Wow, Anthony's tough. But gain 6 block if you apply Doom. I'm assuming if you apply Doom this turn. Whatever, that's skill. Don't know the energy. Don't know anything else. Let's see. Pretty much every humanoid character either has an obscured face or lacks one altogether. I interpret this as a stylistic choice. But is there an in-universe reason for this? There's not an in-universe reason for it. It's a stylistic choice since I feel like players feel more like characters they play when their face is obscured, mask covered. Why is the client icon for Slay the Spire 2 currently the card art for Burst? Is it just a placeholder or will it be a client icon for early access release? If the latter. I want the icon to be green. Interesting. All right, here we go. Spire spotting. So let's see what we got here. This one, shout out to Pixel Penguin, currently on the Reddit doing the big things, always making art. The Pog Champ with a couple Christmas bells. So for the best and seemingly only Spire comic goes to, yeah, of course, secret bonus for the reference, cursed as all get out. And yeah, that's pretty close. Some of these are pretty cool. Santa Claus over here. Oh my God. What are we doing? This defect one up in the top right is so yikes. Like a few people did defect things. Defect. There's a silent version one, but no, pretty close. Looking like a bunch of maces. And here's the new one. All right. And lastly, just some more art, a video about how the Ironclad bullies gremlins. Interesting. And then another Slay the Spire song parody. But unfortunately, Wow, we're already at the end of the month of this month's Neowsletter. That was slightly shorter one. See you all next month. Absolutely zero dates, nothing. A short Neowsletter, which Copium and me says that just means something big's happening, right? In August. Something big's happening. Oh well. Anyway, appreciate you hanging out and looking forward to a next month's letter. And maybe by then we have Slay the Spire too. Who knows?